Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a long while. Well, I hope you are all interested in stadiums, because today's discussion is going to be on that. Prepare to have your minds blown. Stadiums have always been a big deal in the world of sports. You can't have a world-class team without a world-class home stadium. Everyone knows that. Stadiums have always been very iconic structures with a lot of memories and emotional ties to both the teams and fans. And that is why home teams go all out when erecting their home stadiums. You can't really put a price on the connection between the teams and their stadiums. Over time, we have seen the erection of mind-blowing stadiums by different sports teams, including the SoFi Stadium in Inglewood that cost over $5.5 billion. Allegiant Stadium in Paradise City that cost $1.9 billion, and the MetLife Stadium in Atlanta that cost a whopping $1.5 billion. And in this video, we're going to be looking at some of the most expensive stadiums that will be completed this year. Now, they might not cost $5.5 billion, but you'd definitely be shocked to find out just how much has been spent on these structures so far. However, before we go into the video, please take a minute to hit that subscribe button and become a member of this amazing family. Also hit that notification icon on your screen. That way you will be the first to know every time we have a new video for you. And if you like the video, hit the like button at the end. Alright, now straight to the video. Without wasting any more time, here are the 5 most expensive stadiums that will be completed this year, 2021. Number 5. Moradok Teko National Stadium, $160 million. Planned to open in May 2021, the Moradok Teko National Stadium is being built to serve as both a football and athletic stadium. The Moradok Teko National Sports Complex, including the main stadium, is being constructed specifically for Cambodia's hosting of the 2023 Southeast Asian Games. The sports complex began construction in 2013, with the main stadium construction beginning in August of 2017. A groundbreaking ceremony was held earlier in April of 2017 for the stadium. The Chinese government provided a sum of 1.1 billion Chinese yuan, about $160 million, in support of the construction of the stadium, which was developed by the China State Construction Engineering Corporation. Around 340 Chinese engineers and 240 Cambodian workers and technicians were involved in the construction. By January 2019, the installation of seats was complete and the stadium began to take shape. The Moradok Teko National Stadium is designed to have a structural resemblance of a sailing ship in commemoration of Cambodia-China relations, and boy, what a breathtaking sight it truly is. The stadium is planned to be 39.9 meters, or 131 feet tall, with 2 prow structures rising 99 meters, or 325 feet high, and were designed to resemble the Khmer gesture of Sampia. For those of you that don't know what that is, it is the Cambodian way of showing respect. The stadium is surrounded by an Angkor-style moat like a fancy castle, and is adorned by a motif based on the rumdol flower, the national flower of Cambodia. This massive stadium is able to take up to 75,000 fans at a time, so somebody better add this to your bucket list. You just have to see it for yourself. Number 4. Protective Stadium, $175 million. The Protective Stadium is an open-air multi-purpose stadium that is currently under construction and located on the grounds of the Birmingham Jefferson Convention Complex in Birmingham, Alabama. After completion, it will become the official stadium of the UAB Blazers football program in 2021. It was designed by Populous and built in partnership with the Birmingham Jefferson Convention Complex. The stadium will host the opening and closing ceremonies for the 2022 World Games. Other events are likely to be hosted in the stadium as well, including the Magic City Classic and the Birmingham Bowl. The stadium is projected to cost $175 million and have a total capacity of 47,100. The project was started in 2019 and it should be completed on October 2nd, 2021. It would serve as the home stadium for the UAB Blazers and would be used for the Birmingham Bowl and the Alabama-Mississippi All-Star basketball games. Number 3. Jakarta International Stadium, $277 million. This stadium can be found at Tanjung Priok, Jakarta, Indonesia, and would serve as the home ground for Persia Jakarta once it is completed. The stadium will be used mainly for football matches, although it would also be used for other sports too. With a target capacity of 82,000, it will become one of the top 5 largest stadiums in Asia and the largest in Indonesia. Construction started in 2019, but it was delayed due to several lawsuits and squabbles with the previous occupants of the grounds. However, it is scheduled to be completed in October of 2021, and we can't wait to see what it'll look like once it's done. According to several reports, the construction cost for the Jakarta International Stadium is pegged at a whopping $277 million. The stadium is built in accordance with standards laid down by FIFA to serve other purposes such as music concerts, art events, and other sporting events. The stadium will also have 2 outdoor training fields and other non-sports related facilities such as transit-oriented development with hotels and apartments. The stadium will have a 3-tiered stand design with a total height of 73 meters tall, making it one of the world's tallest stadiums. It will also have a tiger stripe style facade and seating mosaic themed after the team's color and mascot, while the stadium shape itself is inspired by traditional Batawi clothing. The point is, this stadium is designed with so much detail that would make it incredibly breathtaking once it is completed. It will be the first football stadium in Indonesia to have a semi-artificial surface. It will also be the first football stadium to have a retractable roof in Indonesia, and the second football stadium in Southeast Asia to feature a retractable roof after Singapore National Stadium. It will also be the second largest retractable roof stadium in the world after the AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Number 2, Paul Biya Stadium, $297 million. The Paul Biya Stadium is actually a part of the sports complex of Olembe, which is currently undergoing construction in northern Yaoundé, Cameroon, and West Africa. The stadium is projected to have a capacity of 60,000 seats, all covered. The complex will also have in it 2 training stadiums with 1,000 seats each, a gymnasium, a handball court, a basketball court, a volleyball court, a tennis court, a standard Olympic swimming pool, a 5-star hotel with 70 rooms, a cinema, a shopping mall, and a museum. The Paul Biya Stadium, named after the incumbent president of Cameroon, is currently under construction on a surface area of 84 acres in a neighborhood called Olembe, about 13 kilometers from the city center. By the time the stadium is complete, it will be the largest in Cameroon, tied as the 2nd largest in West Africa, 9th largest in Africa, and tied for 10th largest in Africa after the completion of the Grand Stade de Casablanca in 2025. The Olembe Stadium will host the opening and closing ceremonies of the African Cup of Nations in 2021. The government's decision to embark on a construction of the stadium is not solely for the purpose of hosting large sporting matches or tournaments, but also to aid with revitalizing the country's economy, the neighborhood, and the city. The facilities, cinemas, restaurants, hotels, shops, sports halls, etc., which the sports complex provides, will add some more value to the emerging Olembe suburb. The construction of the Paul Biya Stadium was originally proposed to be completed by December of 2018, according to the CAF expectations for the AFCON 2019. But due to a number of factors, the project is now expected to be completed in 2021, just in time for the next AFCON tournament later on in 2021. Number 1, the Stade Abdelkader Khalif, $348 million. The Stade Abdelkader Khalif, also commonly referred to as the new stadium of Tizi Ouzou, is a stadium that is currently being constructed in Tizi Ouzou, Algeria. It will mainly host football matches and will be the home of JS Kabylie. The stadium is projected to house a total of 50,766 spectators. The stadium was named in honor of one of Algeria's ex-presidents in the 1970s, who is now deceased. He is said to have devoted his life to Kabylie. With an estimated construction cost of $348 million, the stadium is projected to have a size of 106 by 68 meters and a hybrid grass air fiber. These stadiums may not be as expensive as the most expensive stadiums in the world, which were built in recent years, but when compared to how much it will cost to build many of the historical stadiums, it is still quite expensive. There are many more stadiums currently undergoing construction and are to be completed in the next few years, and you can count on us to give you all of the details as time goes on. Please give us a thumbs up, tell us what you think about the stadiums and which of them you would like to visit once they are completed. Thank you for joining us on this video. Do not forget to subscribe and tell your friends about us. We'll see you soon.